Hello, welcome to Simply Liminal. My name is Stacy. This is my daily 2-card reading for Wednesday, June 12th, 2024. And it's Wednesday, so that means this is the last day we're working with this deck. When I started this channel back at Yule, the first day at Yule was on a Thursday, and I started on a Thursday. And so I have continued to start my weekly readings with a new deck on Thursday. So I go Thursday through Wednesday, which is really unusual. It's not normal at all, but it feels like it's fitting for what I'm doing. So if you're kind of confused about why my week starts on a Thursday and ends on a Wednesday, at least for these readings, that's exactly how my week works. So this week we are looking at The Good Tarot by Colette Baron-Reid, and the artwork on this deck is by Jenna Della Grataglia. Colette Baron-Reid got her start years and years and years ago reading traditional tarot. It's how she paid her bills, paid her rent, bought her groceries, and she knows the tarot very, very well. She has branched into authorship. She has written multiple oracle decks, which I am a huge fan of her decks. I follow her on social media. I am a part of one of her oracle groups, and I find her to be a beautiful being who is really leading the way for many people, and her decks are gorgeous. And so she was inspired by Spirit to do kind of a reworking of the traditional Rider-Waite deck or the Smith Rider-Waite deck. So it's based on that traditional structure with the card numbering, 22 minor or major arcana, 56 minor arcana, 72 or 78 cards altogether, but it's designed, with that structure and ideas, but with a more modern and simple way. And it's tied to joy and positivity. She also kind of reworked the suits. She doesn't refer to water as cups. It's just water. Wands are not, wands, they're just fire. The same with pentacles and earth. She just calls them earth. And then we have air. There are no swords. There is air. And so that energy, she just kind of got rid of a little of that extra stuff and is just going with the energy of the directions and the dimensions. So anyway, this is a beautiful deck. I will look at the cards individually, but also read from her oracle book in the way she intended. And I'll talk a little bit about like the traditional meaning or changes that she made depending on the cards that turn up, as this happens a couple times. We've seen a couple cards this week that she's renamed. Yesterday was the Patience card. In the traditional tarot, that is the Temperance card, though the number is the same. The name is a little bit different. She did that with several other of the Trump cards or the Major Arcana cards, but if we get to that, we'll talk about that. So as always, for these readings, I open a circle of light and love and protection around myself, my reading space that extends to these readings, and whoever watches these readings, no matter when that is. Today, tomorrow, next week, next year, 3 years from now, God willing, this channel is still up and YouTube still exists. Because who knows? Our world is changing. And it's probably going to start changing a lot faster every day. So who knows what it'll look like in 3 years? Or whether this channel will still be here, or whether, who knows. I'm excited for the future, though. That's what I know. And I'm looking forward to what the future holds. So as always, I look at two things. I look at the energy card for the day, which is the force that's directed towards us from the universe, or not even a bigger environment. Sometimes it's our smaller environment, work, family, home. And then the other card I look at is the focus card, which is our intention, effort, or response that we put back into that energy, because ultimately we are co-creating with Spirit. So Spirit sends us energy, and then we focus and work with that energy to co-create something beautiful. So let's look at our energy card for today. I always try to pull these in front of the camera, but then this deck is so big, I don't want to fumble them all over the place. I like you to be able to see that I'm pulling these very spontaneously. And then our focus card. This is the one. That fell right. Okay. Woo! I laid those down really wonky. I apologize. Okay. So let's take a look at our energy card for today. We have the 10 of Earth. This card showed up for us earlier in the week. We've had a fair amount of earth energy. And I find that interesting and helpful. Right now we are in the zodiac sign of Gemini. Gemini is an air sign. It's very changeable. It's kind of like the wind that's blowing outside my house right now, like gale force, and then it stops almost eerily, and then it picks up again. That's kind of the energy of Gemini. Changing directions very quickly, lots of communication, lots of expression with Gemini. And so sometimes it's good to be able to ground yourself with that going on. And so we are getting the 10 of Earth, which is beautiful. The way the minor arcana cards are set up, the first card is referred to as the ace, or it's the one. It's kind of the start of this journey through this suit. And when you get to the 10 of Earth, you still have a little ways to go because you have the court cards, but you have really reached a point of culmination and like you've reached the end of a goal. And the Earth cards are tied to abundance, prosperity, money, goods, and the 10 is a very prosperous and abundant card. So let's look at what Colette has written about the 10 of Earth specifically. Though we did visit this earlier in the week, it's important to look at it again today. So here it is in the deck. And the messages for this card are affluence, material abundance, mastery, financial security, inherited wealth, and knowledge. I'm trying to think back at the beginning of the week when the 10 of Earth fell. I think we started with the King of Earth on the first day, and the next day or the day after that was the 10 of Earth. But anyway, we've had a lot of good earth grounded energy. So this is the individual message here. I am now able to step back and observe the results of what I built through my dedication and hard work. I claim ownership of the castles that I built that have taken form in the material world. I have achieved mastery and inherited treasures of knowledge and experience thanks to all I have been through. I smile appreciatively at my run of good fortune. So we have good fortune coming at us. Again, these were the words: affluence, abundance, mastery, security, wealth, knowledge. And the last word here is this: I smile appreciatively at my run of good fortune. So this is beautiful energy coming to us today, message to us through this beautiful oracle deck. So I hope you all really sit back and appreciate the abundance of your life or what is coming for you. Let's look at our focus card to see how we're going to work with this energy today. Oh, we have the Emperor here. He's a big gun in the major arcana. This is the number 4 card. 4 traditionally in numerology is a number of stability. 4, think of it like a coffee table or a kitchen table. You have 4 legs, and that makes it very stable. And that is kind of the energy we have going on here. So in her deck here, the Emperor is a lion, and I'm a Leo, so I like all lions. This is great. And he is here, and he has representations around him of wealth and abundance and nobility and prestige. And I'm telling you, it doesn't matter how much money you have in your checkbook or your bank account. All of us are capable of these things. It's not about numerology necessarily in the sense of amount of money, but abundance comes to us in different ways. And the Emperor is all about strength of character, and just being sort of that source that you go to when you need strength and guidance, which is interesting because the 8 card is in the Rider-Waite Smith Tarot is like 8 is tied to strength, and there is a lion on that card. Now here we're looking at the Emperor, and the message here we go. And this is a short and sweet message, much like the Emperor. Like, you just look at him and you're like, yep, I'm going to listen to the few words you say, and I know they're important. The message here is authority. And he certainly looks like he's in authority. Following the rules right now is exactly what I should be doing. People in authority come to my aid and give me good advice when I ask for it. I can have the strong confidence that this card suggests. Dealing with institutions like banks, governments, or schools are also highlighted at this time. So that's a really specific message for us. So this is the energy that we're working with. We know that the 10 of Earth is about abundance and fortune and all the seeds that we've planted coming into fruition. And the Emperor's message is telling us to pay attention to things like banks, governments, schools, potentially even your employers, something that's giving you good specific advice. So listen to that advice today. Take it very seriously. I would love to hear what you think about this reading. What a beautiful journey through the good tarot this has been this week. This is, of course, our last day. It's Wednesday, so it's our last day we're working with this deck. So we have the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed, artwork by Jenna Della Grataglia. Gorgeous deck, gorgeous journey. Also kind of nice to touch, you know, the tarot deck a little bit without really diving into what can be a pretty complicated system. So I would love to hear what you think about these readings. Please like, please subscribe, please share, please tell your friends about my channel. Give them a chance to look at some of these readings and see how they connect with them. I thank you so much for the people that come and watch every day, for the likes and the messages. I'm just really grateful for you all. I hope you have a wonderful day. My name is Stacy. Thank you for visiting Simply Liminal with me. And tomorrow's a new day, a new week, and so we'll have a new deck. Have a good day.